Welcome, everybody, to the Weekend Review. Week number 0 and week number 1 are both done. Week number 1 took forever because of the number of games. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, we're going to switch here, and we're going to take a look at all the scores and everything of all the teams. And then we're going to go to the next week, look at the rankings and the standings. So here we go. This is South Carolina by 1 over Virginia Tech. Miami by 3 over Notre Dame. Notre Dame missed a field goal at the very end to tie the game. TCU by 3. Boise State doubles up USF. Delaware over AA. Bowling Green over AA. Rutgers in overtime over Ohio. Monroe over AA. Akron beating Wyoming. UCF over Jackson State. NC State over an in-state rival. Missouri over AA. Oklahoma State over the same, and same with Duke. And Houston. Minnesota over Buffalo. UAB over AA. Cincinnati by 3 over Nebraska. Wisconsin by 3. San Diego State over AA. Army loses to AA. FIU beats them. Kansas State beats AA. Same with Kansas. Wake Forest over Kennesaw State. Michigan State wins. App State by a field goal. Illinois over AA. Colorado over Georgia Tech by 7. Baylor by 6. Sam Houston State by 3. They're 2-0. San Jose State over Central Michigan. They have not scored a touchdown yet. Pitt over AA. They haven't given up a touchdown yet. Navy over AA. Kent State the same thing. You just saw Ohio State really play better than Texas, as Arch Manning, 3 interceptions, 2 were his fault. Tennessee over Syracuse. Northwestern over Tulane. Mississippi State the win. Maryland the win. Purdue. Kentucky over Toledo, a close game. West Virginia over AA. Same with UConn, Boston College. Indiana starts against Old Dominion. Louisville over AA. Alabama against kills Florida State 42-14, 28-14 there. 2 touchdowns late. Iowa State kills AA. Same with Northern Illinois and Air Force. UMass beat Temple. Penn State beat Nevada 43-14. Georgia all over Marshall. They might be number 1. Utah over California. Oregon over AA. Same with Liberty and Memphis and Arkansas and Iowa and Oklahoma and James Madison. Virginia by 7 over Coastal Carolina. South Alabama over AA. Same with Vanderbilt. Western Kentucky. Middle Tennessee. Arkansas State. Florida. Texas A&M only 14 over UTSA. AA over Troy. La Tech over AA. Same with Texas Tech. USC barely beats Missouri State. Almost a mega upset there. Michigan over New Mexico. Almost a mega upset there. LSU over Clemson in a very big game. We saw that one at Clemson score late, but LSU dominate. UTEP over Utah State by 8. Tulsa over AA. Same with North Texas. Rice 13-9. BYU over AA. Ole Miss over Georgia State. Eastern Michigan by 2. SMU over AA. Same with New Mexico State. Washington State. Georgia Southern 17-10. Arizona State over AA. Arizona over Hawaii. And Washington over Colorado State. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to advance the next week. And here it is. We're advancing the next week. And let's take a look at Desmond Reed, Big Ten offensive. Well, we'll show you all of the standings a little bit later. And here it is. The top 25 now. Ohio State is number 1, of course. Penn State number 2. Georgia's number 3, though. They played very well. This is in the media poll. LSU all the way up to number 4. Miami is 5. Finally, some rankings that make sense. Oregon is 6. Alabama 7. Florida cautious 8th. South Carolina 9. Texas, yeah, drop them to 10 until Arch Manning plays better. Notre Dame is 11. BYU is 12. Clemson goes down to 13. They played like that. Arizona State, yeah, they beat AA. Michigan moves up 1. I don't know about that. Iowa State is 2-0. They move up to 16. Texas A&M, Tennessee, Illinois, Indiana, Ole Miss moves down. Kansas State moves down. SMU moves down. USC and TCU not ranked. And anybody receiving votes: Baylor, Colorado, Auburn, Oklahoma, Boise State, Texas Tech, Memphis, Georgia Tech, Rutgers, and Duke. Dropped is Oklahoma, Louisville, and Texas Tech. On the other side, the coaches: Ohio State, LSU moves all the way up to 2. Penn State 3, Miami 4, Georgia 5. Looking through all of this, Clemson, of course, they moved down. Texas moves down to 12th. They got to earn their way back up. Notre Dame moves back. Arizona State moves up there. BYU, Ole Miss, Iowa State. Here's Texas A&M. Illinois, Oklahoma is still in. Tennessee, Indiana, SMU, Texas Tech, and Colorado moves up. Taking a look, USC is in. Kansas State is receiving votes: TCU, Auburn, Boise State, Rutgers, Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech. Kansas State, Louisville, and Auburn all dropped. When you look at the standings, let's make sure. Media, coaches, media. Yeah, you're not doing the playoffs yet. It doesn't matter what they say until the playoffs. Conference standings right now. Let's take a look. This is the Big Ten. Penn State does play Ohio State. Yeah. Notre Dame, Michigan, Indiana. 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in the Big Ten. So you see 7 teams there. They haven't started yet. When does Penn State play Pitt and Ohio State? They play. Penn State plays Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana. Ohio State is week number 10. Pitt is week number 13, right after whatever. Conference, the Mountain. There's the Mountain. And this is the West. No conferences yet. The Independents. Take a look at all these independents if you want to. The MAC Ohio. Big Ten is the only team where they don't have. Here's the MAC Ohio and the MAC Outer, Western Michigan, Northern Illinois. They're the mid-major one that we'll watch. You just never know. The Mountain West, the mid-major North, you see Kentucky, teams that haven't really dominated football, and mid-major South. I'm trying to see, they don't have any ranked teams yet. The Pac-12 North, Arizona State and USC. So far, the South, Oregon and BYU. So those games will be big. The SEC East, Georgia, Clemson, South Carolina, Tennessee. That's 1. Alabama, Florida, and Miami. Oh, my God. What a play there. The Sun Belt East, you got a lot of teams like this there. The Sun Belt West, you have, a lot of teams like this there. The ACC North, you have Rutgers, Syracuse, BC, Virginia Tech, more of a private school division. The ACC South, nobody ranked. The American East, LSU, Ole Miss, and TCU. TCU, 25th. And the American West, Texas, SMU, and Texas A&M. Very big. The Big 12 East, Illinois, 19th. There we go. And Big 12 West, Iowa State and Kansas State. Still in it. And then you have that. Take a look at the schedule, at the Heisman watch right now. Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, 4 receptions, 22 yards. I don't know. 4 for 22. I'm sure he played well. Sophomore Ryan Williams from Alabama. Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. Jordan Tyson from Arizona State, the junior redshirt wide receiver. And Nussmeier, he's looking good. He wants to go back to the national title game. And number 4 LSU, they're looking good. Taking a look right now for the schedule. Let's take a look at who's playing who. AA, and taking a look SMU and Baylor. I also have Clemson and Troy. I'm looking through a lot of these. USC, Georgia Southern, Tennessee, AA. A lot of double A's here. AA, Marshall, Missouri State, Texas, San Jose. There's really not much. We might have a few. Penn State, Florida International. Like I'm looking at this, Ohio State and AA. Alabama and Monroe. Iowa State. Michigan beat Oklahoma. Louisiana Tech. Florida, USF. Indiana, Kennesaw. I don't know. Miami at Pitt. That might be a big one. That might actually be a good game. I want to see if it's a national broadcast. Arizona State, Mississippi State. That'll be a big one. Really, there's nothing. Stanford and BYU, but Stanford's 0-1. I mean, what are they saying for the games of the week? Michigan at Oklahoma, I can see that. Iowa at Iowa State, good. SMU and Baylor, and Illinois and Duke. I would say Michigan at Oklahoma, that'll be a good thing to see if they are still there. Iowa State, that's a big rivalry, and we know how that is. SMU and Baylor, Illinois and Duke. That'll be huge. Players of the week. National League defensive, Josh Fussell. 11 tackles, a pick. Forced fumble. And Zachariah Branch, 9 receptions, 296 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they played against, I don't know, the easy opponents. So that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.